Hello, it's Chessa, and I am broadcasting straight from our Checker Distributor's office and warehouse that is located in Maumee, Ohio. So let's get excited and get ready for another episode of our What's Fresh live stream. So as you guys know, Checker isn't just where I work, it's where I love to be, and it is the go-to hub for quilt shops around the world. Um, we stock you guys on your latest quilting notions, patterns, books, and fabrics. And today I've got lots and lots of treasures to share. So I'd love to know where you're joining us from. A lot of you guys already know the drill, but if you're new to us, make sure to leave a comment because I love to see where in the world you are watching us from, and we try to give shout outs while we're going through the show today. So remember also at the end of the show, we always make time to answer questions, and sometimes if we see it soon enough, we will answer it on the go, but there's always time for Q&A at the end. And if your shop needs you in the middle of the video, that's no worries, because you can step away at any time. This video does stay on Facebook and YouTube, and you can come back and enjoy it when you have the time to. So as you guys might have seen online, on social media, I have stacks and stacks of samples of sewn models to show you today. I have stuff from Aunties 2, Cluck Cluck Sew, Elizabeth Hartman, Farmer's Daughters, GE Designs, Laugh Yourself into Stitches, Pickle Pie Designs, Sewn Wyoming, Zaka Workshop, and more. So let's see who's watching today. Hello, Renee from Missouri, Heather from North Carolina, hi to Connie in Tennessee. Hello to Lori Heine. We actually have, that's Fiberworks, and we have one of her quilts to show you here today. Hello to Farmer's Daughters Quilts, which you just heard me mention earlier that we have samples from them to show today. I love it when the vendors are able to tune in and watch, because who's better to answer your questions than the designers themselves. So we're going to jump in with books, and we're going to start with a new one from C&T Publishing. This is called Home Sweet Home Paper Piecing. This is going to show you how to paper piece your gnomes, animal flowers, animals and flowers, not animal flowers. Create new species on the go here. Other nature motifs. There's 17 paper pieced blocks, and you can create 7 projects to decorate the home. See, here's the gnome with the kite. And they're in color, which is very helpful for your fabric placement. Home Sweet Home Paper Piecing. Next, I have Quilting with Panels and Patchwork from Landauer. And this is going to be the perfect guide for all quilting and sewing levels. It's great for inspiration on using quilt panels in your projects. Oh, Frankenstein. We're getting up on the spooky season, so it's a perfect page to open to. So you're going to have 12 panel-focused quilts in here. And it's a fresh perspective on using the panels. There's overviews on basic patchwork instructions, on selecting your fabric that's going to perfectly pair. Like, look how well this one flows together. So make sure you check out Quilting with Panels and Patchwork from Landauer. Next is another one from ever so popular Fabric Cafe. So this one is 1 block 3-yard quilts. It's 20 pages in color. And would you look at the page I opened to? Because we actually have a sample quilt from the book, and it's actually this one called Heritage here. So when I have a ton of samples like this, you guys always know I have the lovely Maria here to help me. So she is going to help me hold this up. We're only a couple minutes in, and I'm already confusing Cindy because she did not know I was going to be holding something up this early. But so it looks so intricate, but the whole background of their stuff, you guys already know, is they're just 3 yards of fabric, 3 1-yard cuts of fabric. Thank you. And this is just a beautiful, I mean, they flow together so well. And this book is actually 1 block. So this is the same block, just alternated to give you this very intricate but simple. These are great for turning into kids.
It's great for the shops because it only takes the 3 1-yard cuts.
Mhm.
So a focus fabric, a light and a dark, go with almost every focus fabric.
Mhm.
Easy peasy, and you sell the book, and people go home happy with the project.
And I know from their previous books that if you want to supersize, they make it really easy. So instead of 3 1-yard cuts to supersize it, you would do 2-yard.
Three
2-yard.
cuts.
It makes sense in my head. I just can't get the words out. But so that's the new one from Fabric Cafe, 1 block 3-yard quilts. We'll show you a couple more in here. Evening stroll, crosswalk. This is a great one. My last book for today is a little different from sewing and quilting, but it's just as creative. This is for decorating cookies like a pro. This is Royal Icing Cookies by Morgan Beck. There are 72 designs. Let's just jump into the designs. You got the funky rainbow cookie. You do initials. Watercolor orange cookie. So, and I have learned in my almost 6 years now of being in this industry that baking and cooking and mixing drinks tend to go very well with sewing. They seem to go hand in hand. So I might be taking this one home with me. And now we're going to switch gears a little bit to more of like a gift. You have the Ultimate Shishiko card deck, which I didn't open ahead of time, and that's on me. So we'll just show you on the back here. Oh, Maria's got scissors for me. Try to be prepared for everything and not how that goes.
Well, we're in the right building for tools.
Right, if I ever need a pair of scissors, I'm never going to go without. But I'm sure someone right now is like, you shouldn't be using those scissors for cutting tape. And I apologize, but forgive me because we're in a pinch. Okay, so there are 52 stitches presented on these easy to follow cards. So you have the stitch on one side, and then on the back side, it kind of walks you through. It has arrows telling you which way for your stitches to go. They're super easy to follow. They're great for patchwork, quilting, and embroidery. And Shishiko means little pierce, which refers to the running stitch that is worked to build up these decorative stitches and patterns. Ultimate Shishiko card deck from David and Charles. Now we're going to jump into these beautiful samples. Maybe we already kind of jumped in, but we're going to keep going.
We like to mix it up a little.
We do. We like to jump over the board. We got to keep you guys on your toes too. So we're going to start with football game day parties. So these are easy projects from Susie Seashores. Thank you. That one doesn't go with it. Too many. That's okay. So we have lots of options here with this one pattern. So as you can see, it's football themed. First, you can make your little grabbers. So they're little footballs, but here you have the little pocket to put your hand in. So you can pick up your hot plates and just keep your little hot bowls in your microwave. And then if you just don't make the little pockets, you can just have matching trivets or coasters. And if you just tack them together, you can even have garland or supersize it. This is great for your rickrack. You can have placemats. So lots of options for you football lovers. Doesn't just have to be for game days. I'm sure some of you would keep these out all the time. Again, this was called Score by Susie Seashore Designs. Next, we're going to get ready for the upcoming holidays. We're going to start with some holiday designs from Pickle Pie Designs. First, we have the Hello Pumpkin bundle. So I'm just going to show you here quickly the cover so you can see all the good stuff that is included. You have a wall hanging, a triple panel design, pillows, trivets, and coasters. So here is the first pumpkin. It says hello pumpkin, the first pillow. It has pumpkins on it. Another pumpkin back here that says pumpkin spice and everything nice, which is, I can't wait for pumpkin spice season. I don't know about you guys. So, and then we have the little coasters we were talking about earlier. And what I love about Pickle Pie Designs is she always gives you multiple options. So you can see here, this one has little eyelashes, so it could be a little girl pumpkin. And then this one can be a boy pumpkin. So you could make everybody their own little custom ones. Like this one has glasses. Maybe you have someone who wears glasses, and that one would match. And then you can even make your little wall hanging. Super cute. So lots of good stuff included in that bundle. Now, if you're like me, you're already thinking about Christmas, so don't worry. She has one for Christmas too, for pillows. And we have the naughty, but I was being really good today, so we're gonna flip it. And I've been nice. So this one has the white, and this one has the black. These are 100% in the hoop of your embroidery machine. It gives you a nice finished pillow that's double-sided, and it is stitched in just 2 easy hoopings, and they easily snap together. They have a snap in here. And the design sizes are included in the design set, so you have your couple different options, which is always great. Maria, the nice back. I made sure it was nice side up when I gave it back to her. So who here plays pickleball? I have played it. I'm not that good at it. But if I ever go again, Poorhouse Quilt Designs has this perfect pickleball bag, which actually she used pickleball fabric. So you can hold your paddles. You have a nice front pocket to put your paddles in. And then you have the really nice big inside pocket and your handles. And I always love the side stretchy pocket so you can slip your water bottle in there, and so you don't have to worry about it spilling in your bag. So for all of our pickleball lovers out there, from Poorhouse Quilt Designs is the pickleball bag. Let's see who else is watching before we talk about a new one from Janine Babbage Designs. Hello to Cindy from Minneapolis. Hello, Terry from the Laughing Ewe. Hello to Teresa from Missouri. Hello to Jeanette from Tennessee. And hello to Sherry from Texas. Thanks for tuning in today, guys.
You've got a pickleball player.
Do I? I missed it.
Deb Hanahan.
Oh, our very own buyer, Deb Hanahan, is a pickleball player.
I'm taking lessons.
Wow. Oh, that's so fun. Well, you just might have to make one of those bags, Deb, huh? All right, next from Janine Babbage Designs. Thank you. Now, this is not necessarily new, but it is great for the upcoming season. Friends and family gather here. Now, Janine was nice enough to send in it turned into a pillow. So the pillow instructions are not included, but you can very easily transform this into the pillow. You do whatever your favorite method is. Hers has a zipper back. I specifically like the envelope style. I'm not really the best at zippers at this moment, so I like the envelope. And because this one is nice and narrow, it can hang on any of your walls. It's just the perfect addition maybe for your kitchen. But so friends and family. Next, I have a handful of items from Aunties 2. First, I'm going to show you the woolly. Did I do that too? I have it. Okay. The woolly project bag. So, and if you know, look at her coming right in. She's like, I haven't seen this yet.
Yes. And it's purple.
Maria's favorite color. Now, if you know Auntie's too, they have the great hardware, so you get the nice, big, open mouths for your bag, so you can put stuff in really easy. And you have the whole inside has pockets to keep all your stuff organized, which is great. You have actually the double-sided or double-ended zipper, two-way zipper, so you can go from either way. So this is great. It actually has a hard base.
I think I need this pattern.
We might know where you can get that. Next up for, again, quilting and cooking just go together. So what about to gather all of your recipes? You can make a recipe box. This would be great for a wedding gift or a shower, or maybe for someone who just bought their first home. You can just put your little recipes in it. You have your nice lid to keep them clean, and you can always make it in fabric to match, or this one actually has like fruits and stuff on it and little recipes on the fabric, and it just nestles together, which is really nice. And then, keeping with, like I said, the kitchen theme, are these adorable little pantry helpers. So you can make them in 4 different sizes. They're stiff, open top boxes, so they will easily go in your shelves. And she added the cute little bows to the front. Now this one I was using to hold the thread behind me. But again, you could very easily stack chips in here, or maybe some canned goods, and just a fun way to kind of jazz up your storage in your pantry. Or anywhere really, all because it says it's pantry helpers doesn't mean you have to put them in your pantry. And from Auntie's too, we actually have a blue quilt over there that is a quilt as you go reversible throw quilt.
Well, it's hard to tell which way is up.
You can pick whichever side you want. And if you reverse it, would you look at that? I think this one was rectangle. Yeah,
It is.
okay, that front one is too. So this is great for your strips, and it's just nice to have a fun. I know whenever we have anything that has fun backing, Maria's always like, ooh, I might, I would put the design side on me, and Maria would show the backing side. But this was from Auntie's too, and it is reversible.
Well, I like fun backs.
Yeah. Let's see who else is watching today. Hello to Carrie from California. Hello, Deal Quilt and Sew. Hello to Carla Jean in Clearwater, Florida. Hello to Nancy in Ontario, Canada. Thanks for tuning in today. I have lots of cute things from Sewn, Wyoming. Maria was already up in here eyeing these things up. And so I'm going to hold them up for you. We have these cute little mini penny cushions. So you have your cute little turtle. How cute was that? Just embellished it, topped it off with a cute little button. And then, again, for the upcoming holidays, you can make your little drawstring bags. You might need to make them a little bit bigger than this, though, for all the candy you're going to get. And, oh wait, there is a pattern for a larger one. I was getting ahead of myself.
It looks like charm squares.
It does. It's a great way
It's
to
something
use that.
similar.
Yeah. Well, they might cut them into 5-inch squares. You
We
don't know,
know,
Maria.
yes, we have the tools for that too.
So they have fun little wooden balls at the end. I'll see now if I would have looked at the instructions. Maria actually already know it used 5-inch pre-cuts.
I may have sort of looked through some of that beforehand, so I could, comment with knowledge behind it.
So super great beginner drawstring bags. Hand those to you. Thank you. And then on the table here, we have the Urban Hospitality Runner. This is still from, actually, I'll go ahead and hold it up. This is, sorry, Cindy. This is the Urban Hospitality Runner. Again, this is all from Soane, Wyoming. This is just a charm pack and a quarter yard of accent fabric. Very cute.
We do have a question.
Yes.
What was the bag pattern with the hardware?
The pickleball bag.
Maybe.
Maria will get that for me because she's the best. If this is the one you're talking about, this is from Four House Quilt Designs. This is the pickleball bag. And then another one we showed was from Auntie's 2, and this is the woolly felt. Yep, the purple one, so good call. This is the woolly felted bag. This is from Auntie's 2. So that's a good point timing for me to point out that in the description of this video, as well as the pinned comment, is a link to just these items on our website. So if you happen to miss it, it's there, and that's always great. But we have no problem answering the questions on the go. Just kind of wanted to remind everybody about that awesome link. So next, I'm going to show you some new ones from Zaka Workshop. Put them on the table here so we can see all the good stuff. These are the sew-in bauble purse. So the hardware is included, and then per usual with their stuff, you can always buy additional hardware later so that you don't have to keep buying and buying and buying and having the pattern. You can just buy the hardware on its own. So these are super great for your change, your little odds and ends. This would be something my mom would put her tissues or her chapstick in because she can't go anywhere without her chapstick. And she's probably going to ask me to make one for each of her purses to match. But love you, Mom. But so these are the bauble, sew-in bauble purse kits. And then there are the wireframe carry case kits. So again, it comes with the hardware, and then you can also buy additional hardware later. And open this up. And you get the nice large mouth opening, which we love, easy to put stuff in and out and get to. These were from Zaka Workshop, the wireframe carry case and the sew-in bauble purse kit. Next, we're going to talk about the beautiful quilt behind me. I know I usually tell you guys about it earlier on in the live, but I thought I would keep you on your toes. But as many of you can probably tell just by seeing it that it is an Elizabeth Hartman pattern. It is called Pretty Birds. So you have your cockatoos, your toucans, your cockatiels, your macaws, and your lorikeets. So these feather friends, they don't live together in the wild, but they can live together in this beautiful, fun, happy quilt. This is a fat quarter friendly sampler quilt. She is known for using the Kona solids that we all love from Robert Kaufman. And everything is sewn using conventional patchwork techniques. There's no templates or paper piecing. So again, this is Pretty Birds by Elizabeth Hartman. So next up, I have a lot of patterns from Gudrun Erla of GE Designs. We're going to start with these cute little table runners called Little Saga and Little Mia. Here's your Little Saga. This is great for your Creative Rich Stripology Quarters mini ruler that just came out a month and a half ago about. A new line, or a new addition to the Stripology line from Creative Rich. And then next we have the Braid Runner. Now this one is not new. This is revised. She has actually had this pattern for 20 years. So this is a revised and updated full color 20th anniversary edition reprint, I guess you could call it. It is a quilt as you go pattern. And it became a favorite among a lot of you guys with its quick and easy assembly and the elegant look that supports basically any fabric choice. She did a fun ombre kind of outlook with this. So this was the Braid Runner. So next we have Phoenix, which is, yes, I have it in order.
Well, I didn't doubt that.
I
I'm
did
just
my
not sure
best.
I'm grabbing it right.
This one, oh, it's done in flannel, and it feels so soft. So this would be great with your Stripology XL, just because you got a lot of bigger pieces. Use your bigger ruler. Now the nice thing about her patterns is that she does write them to use your Stripology series, but she does also include instructions to just use your regular rectangle or square ruler. So it's nice to have that versatility. So this is great for bigger prints
And for the flannels, those big pieces are nice.
and for the flannels.
Show 'em
And
up
it's hard to
nice.
see up close, but I can see it on the screen that you guys can really see the design better. Sometimes you need to be standing farther away. But you can kind of see how it's reversed, light and dark, light and dark. So this one is Phoenix. Thank you. The next one is Ariel. And it is a lot easier to make than it looks. And I love those kind of patterns. Makes me look a lot more skilled than I am. But I'm learning, I'm trying.
You're doing great, Joseph.
Thank you. Or I'm sorry, I am out of order. This is Nikki. I was out of order on the way I was talking. The quilts.
There's
Yeah,
a label. and
yeah.
if
I
had
just
read
looked at it.
Okay.
I thought it was right, and I happened to notice it said Nikki, and I was like, I'm wrong. But again, looks very intricate, and I can promise you, it is not hard. Kind of has more of a modern kind of flair to it. And they always have multiple size options. So, Nikki. Again, these are all from GE Designs. Now we're going to move on to Ariel.
Or go back.
Or go back to actually show it when I talk about it this time.
Okay, I read all the names, but I didn't memorize the pictures to go with. So
I
that's
tried.
fine. Wow. How many do we have today?
Let's read the back. It's not labeled. We thought we were on something. Oh, I was just holding it long.
There you go.
So again, we have the multiple size options. You kind of get a pinwheel look kind of going here in the middle.
It's a half square triangle. See the strips?
Yeah.
And then half white. And then they're just turned back and forth.
That one's a trap. Trapezoid.
Well, it forms a trapezoid, but the
I think
original
she put
block,
two together.
here's the square.
Yeah.
And they're just twisted and turned. And then
See,
you get
this
this
is why
design.
it's great to have quilting friends because they see things differently.
We do.
And the last one is Amelia Supersize. And as you know, she is known for doing this, having smaller, maybe table runner versions, and then coming out with a supersized version. Again, great for beginners. It's great for your Stripology. It goes together like that. And you can make it in a lap, a crib, a twin, a full, queen, king, queen, kind of combined.
We got them all in there. And fun fabrics. We should
It
use this.
is. And a lot of them use bigger pieces of fabric, so that's always great for those kind of designs that don't really get if you cut them up too small. So next, I'm going to say hello to just a couple more people. Oh, Deb said she's got that pickleball pattern already on her table
And
ready to
fabric.
go, and her
And
fabric
fabric, too.
picked out. Hello to Beverly. She was asking about the quilt or the bag earlier. We answered that. Hello to Patty from San Antonio. Hello to Barb's Custom Quilts in Canada. And hello to Pam from Pittsburgh. So next we have a variety of patterns from our new vendor, Crinkle Dreams. And we're going to start with this one here. It is the Elemental Coat Sewing Pattern. And as you can see on the picture, one pattern, you have multiple options. You have the long sleeves, the short sleeves. There's an option for a hood. Now, I'm only going to put the one on. It's only the one that fits me. And this one's my
You are
favorite.
brave in this heat.
I know, I'm hot, but it's so cute and I have to show it. So these are slightly A-line coats. Again, you have the options. Look how cute this is.
You got pockets.
I do. I have pockets. Those are my favorite thing. It's a little bit small for me, but. So again, like we were talking about earlier, we even have an option for a hood. So it'd be great for, you can make it out of a lightweight like linen. It'd be great for summer in the rain. You even have, you can just repurpose some of your quilts. Like I see sometimes, you know, maybe the dog got a hold of it and it's going to be a little bit hard to repair it. Well, you might have just enough to turn it into a coat.
That's a great idea.
And here we go again. This one's kind of lined in like that satin. It really gives me a business coat kind of feel. You can see she finishes it off with a fun kind of binding.
It's exactly binding. Raw edges disappear and it decorates at the same time.
This one she put a nice button on, so you can even button it. So again, this was the Elemental Coat Sewing Pattern from Crinkle Dreams, which is a new vendor to us. And we actually have 2 more patterns from them. We have, I was hoping it was under it. I thought I could do it. Nope, I had it here. I have so many things today. I tried to keep it all organized and sometimes I just can't. This is the one you wanted to see earlier. This is the Hexie Bottom Bag Pattern. So you can see you have your hexagon on the bottom there, which makes a great base for sitting. And there are a pocket on the outside. And so you can put, like in the pattern picture, you have your rotary cutter in here. You had some fabric. You could even have this on your table and throw your scraps in it and have this little bag. And the last one from Crinkle Dreams is this adorable Mirth quilt pattern. So this is a modern kind of variation on the traditional star pattern. It is paper piecing. And this is a perfect smaller size quilt to learn or hone in your foundation paper piecing skills. All right, from Crinkle Dreams. Thank you. Next, from Sew Right Spiral Eye Needles, we have on the table here the Needle Ladies side threading needles. And they have multiple pack options. You can do the 9, the 12, and the 16. Always nice to have options. From Quilter Select, we have a couple new ones, which is R&K Distributing. So you have the Heat Craft Tool. So this is going to help you cut your plastic stencils, your transfer laser images to wood, create intricate designs. It actually has a stand, which is nice because, you know, sometimes it's hot. You're not just going to want to set it down on something, so it's nice that it includes a stand. You can cut polyester, but do not use on cotton. Make sure to read all the instructions. Do not use it on cotton. Let's talk about the Hot Fix Rhinestone Setter. I have not gotten to this level, but I have seen those quilts that people put the rhinestones on, and I think they are stunning. So this, you don't have to worry about a cord because it is cordless, battery powered. That's always great. And so there's no problem trying to find somewhere to plug it in. And the wand has an LED light heat indicator, and it's just going to make adding rhinestones or crystals to your fabric safe and easy. And last from Quilter Select is the Crystal Embellisher Tool. So this one comes with a variety of tips for creating and embellishing. You would use the spot sealing tip to fuse in small or hard to reach areas. And this is great for quickly trimming their quilted soft poly fleece while creating trap onto quilting on your embroidery or sewing machine. It's new from Quilter Select. Next, I have new from Carolina Moore. We're going to start with this super adorable diamond tulle tote. And all the patterns from her that I'm going to show you are written to be used with her box bag template. So let's empty this out because there's other goodies I'm going to show you that are on the inside. So you have your nice base, nice pop up, got your cute diamonds to kind of change it up. You even have your carrying handle. It's a pretty nice size, so you can use it for traveling, use it for your toiletries or your makeup pouches, or if you're at a quilt retreat, throw your notions in there to easily carry them around. You don't have to lug everything around. You just take what you need. Next are the glasses case patterns. So these are written for 2 different sizes because a lot of us know our sunglasses are a little bit bigger than our glasses. So now you can have a custom cover. Maybe you aren't the biggest fan of the hard covers. So 2 different sizes for your glasses cases. And lastly is the most handy pin cushion you have ever made. So you can see it's pleated, which is great for your clover clips here, your magic clips. And it can be a pin cushion as well. Let me see, we have the pins in here. And just added to our website from her are the Cut Easy or Cut Anywhere tabs. So if you just put that in there, you can easily trim your fabric anywhere, or trim your thread on the go. So you have lots of functionality out of this little guy. All right. Next, we're going back to the Christmas, wintry kind of season, which is my favorite because I'm dying in here right now. I feel like it's way too hot, so I can't wait for it to be cold outside. This is from Laugh Yourself into Stitches, and it's called Frosty.
There's an end. That's cute.
So this is traditionally pieced. It's using your modern quilting methods, and you have a super fun candy cane scarf, and it's cut from a red stripe printed on the diagonal, so that means there is no bias to deal with, which is very nice. And the nose is created using half rectangle triangles, and Karen Walker, who is the designer behind this, has a method that is very easy on how to trim for accuracy, and it's all included in your pattern, and there is a great tutorial as well. So here's Frosty. We are getting towards the end, so if you have any questions, make sure you get them in the comments. Next up, I have from another new vendor of Checker, which is Farmer's Daughters. You might have mentioned me saying hi earlier. They are watching today, which is great, so they can answer any questions you might have. And we're going to start with Susan's kind of favorite thing right now is building characters in the skinny kind of fashion. So we're going to start with the Farmer's Skinny Christmas.
These are really cute.
Little gnomes.
And nutcrackers.
And nutcrackers, thank you. That word was escaping me. I was hoping you'd figure it out for me. So this is a 58 by 58 inch square. You can keep it simple or you can embellish it. You could always add little fluffs to the top of it. And this is a great skill builder because you're making half square triangles, flying geese, square and square, and blocks using diagonal seams. Skinny Christmas. Thank you. And the next one is called Farmer's Tracks. Sorry, I'm like rushing her.
I got a system going now. I toss them and then I fold while you're talking about something else. Oh, I used this in a quilt I made for my grandson.
Yeah, so this is great for if you find a border print that you really, really like and you want to make sure that you can feature it. Like she said, it's a super cute dinosaur border print. And then you have tracks, the little feet marks,
Yeah.
if you will, of the dinosaurs going around,
Or the pterodactyls
or
flying.
the pterodactyls. And so again, great for your border prints. And just super fun.
Clever.
And I have one more from Farmer's Daughter, and it is called Farmer's Windmill, or Window, sorry. You know I love patterns that are great for big feature prints. So it's like looking in a window, got the lovely boutiques in here, the sunflowers. I love sunflowers, they're my favorite. How did you know? So this is a 8 at a time half square triangle technique. And you have 3 size options, which I love the side options. The quilting even has sunflowers, I just noticed that. So cute. Again, these are from Farmer's Daughters. The next one, small enough I can probably hold it and be organized again. It's from Megs and Me. It's called Field Mice. So the field mice are appliqued and they're just frolicking along your pinwheels and your little mushrooms. This finishes at 42 by 48 inches and it is fat quarter friendly.
Very cute.
It is. And next up we have an everyday curve pattern. It's called Windy City and it is from Everyday Stitches. When Maria saw this earlier, she was eyeing it up. Fun fabric choice, eye-catching.
I just like curves. I like the challenge.
And there is a wonderful tool that goes along with this that is also by Everyday Stitches. There's the Everyday Curve template. And then that's for the larger size. Now, if you want to make this a smaller size, there is a junior version of that template. It's all available on our website. So it's all in one place, which is super awesome for shopping. And this is great for your 10-inch pre-cuts. This is from Everyday Stitches, Windy City.
Very cute. So many cute things.
I know we have lots and lots of great stuff today. Hello to Jennifer from Sassy Stitch in PA. I like that name, Sassy Stitch. Hello to Stephanie from Country View Quilting. And hello to Lynn from Oklahoma. And hello to Quilt Party all the way in Costa Rica. Thanks for tuning in. And next up, we have Guardian Angels. This is a quilt pattern from Easy Peasy Quilts. Yeah, they have this wonderful backing,
Oh,
but if you flip it around,
looks like a Lori Holtz maybe fabric.
yeah, absolutely. You have your angels, and just a reminder of God's protection over children and those who love Him. It would be great for a nursery.
Very pretty.
Guardian Angels. You're good. And we're going to keep going with that Christmas season that I love because Cluck Cluck Sew just came out with 3 new holiday patterns. And the first one is called Evergreen. Now this one is made from just using 1 pack of pre-cut 10-inch squares. Look at how beautiful this is. And we didn't even hold it upside down. We did good. So you have your traditional piecing methods. This is more for a confident beginner. And you can make it in 4 different sizes. Now she used Christmas fabrics. You can use whatever fabrics you want. I know.
I'm sure it could be all evergreens and
Yeah.
browns and pine cones like the forest.
So what I'm saying is you're going to make us one, right?
Sure.
My list is
As soon
getting
as I
pretty
unpack
long.
everything.
Next up is Christmas trees, mini Christmas tree. So this is 34 by 36 inches. It's a perfect size for your wall hanging, beginner friendly. It can be made using fat ace or even your scraps. And again, traditional simple piecing techniques only.
Those log cabins.
They sure are. But say a wall hanging's not for you. You want something bigger. You can make it in 68 by 72 glorious inches. Voila!
Whoa.
This is great for your pre-cut 2.5-inch strips. Show you the bottom.
You can get a trunk. You can put some trees under, or some presents under that tree.
Yeah.
Some trees under the presents. Jeez.
The heat making us crazy. So those were all from Cluck Cluck Sew. Now to wrap today up, I have tons and tons of samples from an email you might have seen from us earlier, actually the end of last month, about our new vendor called Needle Creations. Now their kits include everything you need to make the finished items. So we're going to start with their crochet kits as I knock something down here on the table. For our crochet lovers, there's lots of options. As you can see, you have larger ones. You have this super cute pumpkin fox, which actually has little glasses. Super cute. And now the kits, like I was mentioning earlier, have everything. It has the glasses, it has the yarn, it has your crochet hook, it has your instructions. So everything you could need. Let's show you a couple more of them. There's fox. You got your gnome holding a pumpkin. You can have smaller ones. You have your little zebra. Your cute little bear. See, the kit's it's got everything. So, but wait, there's more. It's not just crocheting that they offer. Let's see what my next bin holds. What is this? Punch needle. Again, you have your great kits. You have your pre-printed fabric panels. You have your hoop. You have the instructions. Now, this is the only one that, okay, it doesn't have everything because it does require you to have your own adjustable punch needle tool. But that's okay because if you bought a bunch of these, what are you going to do with 15 of
Punch needles?
the punch needles? Yeah, it just gets a little
You can
insane.
have friends over and you can all punch needle together.
What if they bought their own? So super cute, fun designs. And there's not just hoop ones. There's even canvas kits. Even includes the canvas. And your floss. Super cute. But wait, I'm still not done. I have another bin of goodies. What is that? Embroidery. Again, everything is included. Your pre-printed fabric, your embroidery floss, your embroidery needle, your gold thread, your instructions. How cute are these? But wait! I'm like Mary Poppins. I just have tons and tons of stuff that Maria has to get because I accidentally just threw it across the floor. And what do I have now? I have needle felting. Or should I say the vendor Needle Creations has needle felting. Again, everything you need. And right on the packaging, it tells you your skill levels. Intermediate. how fun are these? All right, now onto my very last item today from Laura Heine of Fiberworks, which if you saw earlier, she was watching. It is the Sewing Scissors Collage. Here's just kind of a quick look at your pattern. So this is the perfect addition to your sewing room. You have your beautiful scissors. It is a quilt that's a mix between painting and collage. It's a great way to learn both your techniques. It's step-by-step color instructions, which give you a finished size of 18 by 24. And she took the time to mount it on a canvas, which is super awesome. Now you could always just put backing on it and finish it off, make it a wall hanging. Your options are endless. So thank you, Laura Heine of Fiberworks, for sending this one in for us to show today. So that is it. Take a quick look to make sure I haven't missed any questions.
You just explained so well, Jessa.
You're so sweet, thank you. All right, well, I don't think we have any questions, but you guys know you can reach out to us anytime or to your sales rep. A lot of the samples I have of like the notions and stuff are all samples your sales reps are going to have as well. So there's a link in the video description with all these items. They're all available on our website. And as always, thank you guys for being a Checker customer. I look forward to seeing you guys every month. So I will see you on Wednesday, September 13th.